Welcome in, everybody. I'm Eli Owens, and we hope you are having an awesome day today. Thank you for tuning in to the 5-Star News, and I promise you we won't disappoint. Let's start it off with our announcement portion of the show that we like to call What's Up Heritage. Let's get it over to Lauren Self and Keely Wilson with the story.
Thanks, Kaylor. Now let's get on to some important announcements. Do you like cornhole? If so, grab a partner because Skills USA is hosting a cornhole tournament on Tuesday, October 1st. If you want more information, see Miss Bird. If you haven't got your football tickets, don't worry. They are still on sale online at gofan.com for $8. You can also get them at the gate for $10. If you didn't get your yearbook, don't worry. We still have extras in Mr. Pieces rooms for $80. Now on to Lauren Self with your weather.
Thanks, Keely. I'm here with your weather. On Friday, it's going to be partly sunny with a high of 76 and a low of 62. On Saturday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 60. On Sunday, it's going to be partly sunny with a high of 77 and a low of 52. And on Monday, it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 49. Now back to Eli for more news.
Nicely done, ladies, and now to the news. Some news came out late Wednesday that y'all probably want to know about. Superintendent Dina Reese released that we possibly might be going back 5 days a week. And us being the 5-Star News and all, we wanted to find out more. So we sent Caden Snyder and Carson Palmer to find out more from Bradford teachers and students. Let's get to it.
All right, folks. Our superintendent, Ms. Reese, has started planning when we may return 5 days a week.
You know, I'm looking forward to getting all my students back. I think it'll be easier on me as far as teaching goes to just have everybody here. But I'm really loving the smaller class sizes. For broadcasting, it's just been awesome to have 10 or 12 kids in here during the day and allow me to work with each of them a little bit more than I get to when I've got 30. So that's the kind of.
Okay, so we're going back to school, back to our 5-day schedule. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I'm hoping that at least it starts over whenever the new semester starts, but I think it'd be a better experience, especially for our seniors.
Right now, we're just collecting some information and sharing with the superintendent some positive things that would make us feel like we might be able to come back. When you look at the Northwest Georgia region, our area, everybody is coming to school 5 days a week at all levels.
The thing I'm going to like is just having all the guys here. I know my kids are excited to go back, my own kids, and then I hear in the room that the broadcasting kids seem to be eager to get back. So for me,
So we've got to talk through all that, work through all that, and see what we may need to do so that you guys can come back and be safe while you're here.
Good stuff, Caden and Carson. I really don't know how I feel about that right now, but I guess we'll figure out if and when it happens. Moving on now, it's Friday, which means it's time for the Teacher Spotlight segment of the show. We're moving our lenses to the Forensics Department and Mr. Hunter Johnston. Let's get you to 5-Star News reporters Noah Lovell and Landon Wheeler, who talked to him earlier this week.
This week we shine the spotlight on Hunter Johnston.
So I'm Hunter Johnston. I teach science here at Heritage High School. I've taught since 2001. It's my 19th year of teaching. Teach biology, environmental science, and then this year, and starting the last few years, forensic science. I grew up literally right across the creek from where we are right now. My family owned 55 acres there, right where Poplar Springs and Three Notch intersect, and so I've grown up playing around all these fields in this area, swimming in the creek and all kinds of stuff.
how'd you end up getting to be a teacher here at Heritage? You've been at other places, but what brought you here?
I started out teaching in Chattanooga and then went to Dalton High School in 2008. And the opportunity came up to teach science here at Heritage. I've been trying to get into Catoosa County for a few years now that, especially if my kids go to school in the system, it's nice to be here at Heritage. The staff here is great, the administration is great, but it's hard. I'm sure you'll find that it's hard to ask a teacher what they love best and them not tell you it's the kids. Students here are fantastic. I've always been very impressed in my time here at Heritage with how they conduct themselves, the concern they have for each other. It's really, really nice to see a student body that responds as well as they do to anything that you give them. And so that's far and away the best thing about Heritage is the students.
What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do when you're not here teaching?
Well, I play golf, really bad, but I play golf. I like to play golf as much as I can. have a lot of fun with it. I've got a group of friends that we've been friends since I've been in elementary school that we still get together and play golf all the time. And so that's probably my main hobby is playing golf really poorly. So in high school, I did play basketball. Our school was pretty small. I graduated with 43 other kids in my senior class. So we're pretty small. But the two main sports when I was in school was basketball and soccer. I'm horrible at soccer, so that was out of the question. But basketball we played and had a pretty good run my senior year. We won a state championship my senior year. And so it was really kind of a Hoosiers-like story where we won the last two games by 1 point apiece. It was really, really exciting. So it was a lot of fun.
Is there anything else you might think of, that you'd like to talk to us about, or otherwise?
Oh, man. I've gotten into, with you, Coach Green, a little bit of calling the games on the NFHS network. And so if you can't make the football games and some of the other sporting events and the school is covering those games live, you can watch them. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. The production is really good. I would encourage you guys to check that network out if you're interested in watching and following any sporting events that you can't make in person.
Sounds like a fun class and a fun teacher. Now time for a commercial break on the show, but don't go anywhere because Jamison and I are about to keep you up to date on all the sports news going on at Heritage. And don't go anywhere because we're also going to talk about the first Pep Rally of the year. Sports is next.
It's a battle of two unbeaten teams this Friday night at Jeff Sims Field as Heritage takes on Temple at 7:30. Can the Generals' defense keep knocking heads? Will quarterback Nick Hansen continue to dazzle us with his precision passing? Can the Generals move to 3-0 in the year? Well, you'll get all those questions answered and then some starting at 7:30 Friday night. Limited tickets are available online. Check out the school website for more information. If you can't get to the game, well, don't worry about that. We've got you covered on the NFHS network. Go to nfhnetwork.com, search Heritage High School Catoosa, subscribe to our live stream page. You can catch all the action live on your computer. Come out and support the Generals. We'll see you at Jeff Sims Field Friday night at 7:30.
Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm Eli Owens, and I have Jamison here with me, and we're going to keep you up to date on all the sports news at Heritage.
Yes, we have a lot to cover, but first, football.
Sounds good to me. Our Generals have been riding high after beating two county rivals in weeks 1 and 2, but now we're on to a new opponent.
It's Temple, and just like us, they got a lot of good talent.
That's right, and we've talked to some players and coaches about that. Let's get to it.
We're playing Temple this Friday. Our defense and offense have been preparing pretty good. It's our first competition game, so we'll see how it goes. Defense been preparing good, watching film. Offense been preparing good. So our first competition game, we'll see how it goes.
Hey guys, this is Coach David Gibson coming at you, talking about the football team playing Temple this week for our third football game. Thankfully, we are 2-0 right now. Have defeated our cross-county rivals, LFO and Ringgold, and looking forward to another great game this Friday night. This is the first meeting between Temple and Heritage. They played some teams in our area, so we've seen them in the past, but they have a good football team. They are fast, they play hard, and it's going to take everything we've got. We're going to have to be true max effort on every play and have strong attention to detail. So, for us to be successful, we're going to have to do things right, and we're going to have to do it right all game long. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. The Generals are very competitive this year, and, man, we got a chance every time we go out. So really looking forward to the contest Friday night. Thankfully, the weather prediction has the rain out of here before the game starts on Friday. So hopefully the field won't be too wet, and we'll be able to rock and roll. So go Generals.
This week we play Temple. They're a really good team. They have athletes, have a really good running back that we're going to have to stop and practice. We've been preparing really good all week. So, Friday hopefully we get another dub, and after coming off of a 2-0 first start of the year, hopefully we keep it going, make it 3-0.
Should be a good one tonight that'll kick off here at Jeff Sims Field at 7:30 p.m.
Yes, and on to volleyball now.
Our ladies pulled off 2 wins against Southeast Whitfield and Ridgeland.
On to Noah Lovell and Jacob Simpson with the story.
So yeah, we played Ridgeland for region standings for the second time this past week, and we were able to win that game as well. So we've beat them twice now for region. We started something new this region where we play each team twice. So we're about halfway through our region schedule. There's still some teams that we haven't even played yet. So we go to Cedartown next week, and we'll be playing them for the first time. So now that we're about halfway through the season, we've definitely done our job and what we've needed to for region standing, and we just have to keep pushing and keep working hard. We'll face Northwest again, and then of course there's region tournament where you might face these teams that you have beat during the regular season, and they're always willing or wanting to beat you at region tournament. So we definitely have to play and do our best and keep growing and keep getting better.
Good job, ladies. On softball now. Coach Moore's squad had a huge 3-game series win against Northwest Whitfield this week.
Yes, and they absolutely swept them here at home in those 2 games. Now on to Caden Snyder and Carson Palmer to talk to you all about that story.
Our 2 wins were 2-1. Bailey Davis had a pretty big clutch single in the 6th that we won 2-1. And then we came out in game 2, and Brindley Horner, Kelsey Anderson threw really well for 6 innings. And then Rachel came in and closed it out, and so we won 8-6 in game 2.
It just felt really good because Northwest is pretty good, and it just felt really good to beat them because we all worked really hard in the game, and we all tried our best.
You know, I think that we could play better than we did on Tuesday, but that's saying a lot because, you know, we played a top 10 team in state, and we really probably left both of those games not feeling like we played our best.
They have a lot of power hitters, and they do hit it pretty far. They can hit it pretty far off Rachel, so they could probably hit it pretty far off me.
We're just challenging ourselves to get better every single day, and really we're trying to play against ourselves, you know, because when you really boil it down and you look at it, this game is just about challenging ourselves and playing against ourselves in a sense.
Great job, girls. It's always fun to knock off Northwest. And now back to the news, and we're going to talk about homecoming week. And most importantly, the pep rally that everyone has been waiting for. On to Jameson with more on that story.
So it'll be our first pep rally this year, and something the students have really been asking for, and teachers too. We really enjoy those things. So we'll have it on a Cohort B day, but the Cohort A students are welcome to come back for the pep rally. The band will be playing, football team will be there, cheerleaders, dancers will be there, and anyone that wants to come back for that event, it'll start at 2:30 on October 2nd.
We've just seen a bunch of stuff that's like out of the box. Like last year, our class, we literally brought a cow out. Like, crazy things go down when we go outside for pep rallies.
Yeah, it's exciting. For a while, I didn't think we were going to get one. The best thing's getting out of class. Modified schedule days are great. But bringing everyone together, having fun in a gym, and I think that's what makes Heritage different than other schools, having stuff like that to do.
Yeah, they seem a little more energetic out there, honestly. There's a lot more energy. And it's nice. It's nice. Because, I mean, we're going to win. But, like, it's pretty fun to be out there.
We'll have the pep rally and then the football game, and homecoming ceremony will be later that evening. So it's fun to think about getting back together and enjoying homecoming at Heritage High School. So please be part of that and participate all the way through.
I can't wait. It's always so fun to have the pep rally out on the football field. And with that, this will be the end of the Friday edition of the 5-Star News. Kayla Cumby will be back Tuesday with a new edition of the show. And as always, stay classy, Heritage.